If there is one habit that consistently improves blood sugar control, it is not a supplement, it is not extreme dieting, and it is not intense exercise. It is simple movement after meals. This advice applies whether you have type 2 diabetes, prediabetes, or gestational diabetes. And it works because of basic human physiology. When you eat, glucose enters the bloodstream. If you sit still, glucose remains higher for longer. Insulin has to work harder to move it into cells. This causes your body to develop insulin resistance and leads to long-term harmful effects of diabetes. But when muscles contract, they pull glucose out of the blood directly. This happens even with light activity, and it does not rely entirely on insulin. That is why movement after meals is so powerful. A simple 10 to 15-minute walk after eating can significantly reduce post-meal glucose spikes. You do not need to walk fast, you do not need to break a sweat, you just need to move. This is especially important for people with insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes, where insulin does not work as effectively. It is also highly recommended for persons with gestational diabetes. In gestational diabetes, hormones from the placenta increase insulin resistance. This means blood sugar often rises most after meals. Reducing post-meal spikes can improve overall glucose control, reduce the need for medication, and improve pregnancy outcomes. For many women with gestational diabetes, a gentle walk after meals is one of the most effective and safest tools available. Timing matters more than intensity. Movement within 30 minutes after eating has the greatest effect on glucose levels. Even 5 to 10 minutes is better than sitting down. Now here is an important and often overlooked part of the science. Research has shown that a specific muscle in the calf, called the soleus muscle, plays a unique role in glucose regulation. The soleus is designed for endurance rather than power. It is rich in slow-twitch muscle fibers and has a high capacity for oxidative metabolism. Studies have shown that sustained activation of the soleus muscle can significantly increase glucose uptake and improve blood sugar regulation, even at very low levels of effort. This supports a key message: you do not need intense exercise to improve glucose control. Small, repeated muscle contractions can have meaningful effects. Walking naturally activates the soleus, along with other large muscle groups. That is one reason walking works so well after meals. But not everyone can walk comfortably. If you have back pain, hip problems, joint issues, or pregnancy-related discomfort, walking may not be possible. In these cases, seated calf activation exercises can help. While seated, you can repeatedly raise and lower your heels, contracting the calf muscles. This activates the soleus muscle and helps muscles absorb glucose after meals. This is not a replacement for walking, but it is a useful alternative when walking is not possible. For people with diabetes, prediabetes, or gestational diabetes, this can still reduce post-meal glucose spikes compared to sitting completely still. The key principle is movement, not perfection. You do not need to do this after every meal. Start with one meal a day. Dinner is often the best place to begin because insulin sensitivity tends to be lower in the evening. Consistency matters more than effort. 10 to 15 minutes of gentle movement, most days, beats intense workouts done occasionally. Blood sugar control is not about doing more. It is about doing the right things repeatedly. If you combine sensible food choices with post-meal movement, glucose control becomes easier and more predictable. And that is true whether you are managing diabetes, preventing progression, or navigating gestational diabetes during pregnancy. If you want diabetes explained clearly and practical habits that actually work in real life, this channel is here to guide you step by step. If this video was useful, like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for my next video.